Welcome to the first episode of ILYSM Shop Talk. Today, the three of us are going to head on down to the shop and cut a Tabi in half to see what's inside. Over the course of this series, we're going to be trying a bunch of fun strategies and techniques to try to get some cool custom results on these shoes. It's a bit difficult to cut soft stuff on a bandsaw, so prior to making the cut, we stuffed the shoe with some tissue paper to give it a bit more rigidity. So to begin this cut, my friend Eric is going to be knocking the fence of the bandsaw just a little bit so that we can get a good, clean cut through the toe split of the shoe. This isn't technically a best practice. We should have made a jig to sit the shoe in because, as you might notice, shoes aren't rectilinear, so it's kind of hard to get a clean pass. But this shoe has a knitted upper, and so we were able to use that knit line to kind of do it by hand and just eyeball it. It's pretty difficult to cut fabric on a bandsaw anyway. It's not the optimal tool for doing this job, but it does give us a good transverse cut so we can peer inside the shoe and see what it is we're working with, what type of adhesives we might need to bring them back together, what type of sewing equipment, etc. In this top frame, peeping out with the green, blue, teal color, you can see the merino wool insert of the shoe. And then Eric is going to give it the smell test, which isn't strictly necessary, but I think this is a universal desire of everyone who uses tools. You want to smell what the material smells like after it's been heated up with the friction of the cut. See if we can't get a match. Oh! The lining of this shoe is made out of an interesting material called umberfil, which is a textile that's derived from fish scales. Typically, knitted uppers are polymerized, which is a process that's quite similar to powder coating. The fabric is made electrically conductive and polymer is passed over the knit. But these shoes aren't designed like that. The strength of the upper comes from the way the knit is engineered, which means without that polymer, the feel of the knit is closer to a sweater.